Hello Sagittarius, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I am here to do your monthly reading for November 2020. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I may have already mentioned this in your weekly reading, but Halloween is on Saturday the 31st, and so is the full moon, so it should be an interesting one. I hope you all are doing well. And I'm going to go ahead and dig in. We are going to be doing the Celtic cross again, and I will explain each position as I lay out the cards, and we'll just see what that brings. All right, Saggy, let's see what we have for you. That one wanted to fall. Oh no. Oh. The Five of Cups. Now the Five of Cups talks about leaving someone behind, or more than one person maybe. It's a card of sorrow and loss, sadness. Someone may have to be moving away from family or friends. Let's keep going. And what's crossing this? The lack of work, or the lack of recognition, the lack of respect, or the feeling the lack of not doing something where you are in this is what you really want to do. Spiritual work, humanitarian, volunteering, anything like that that helps people, because this is not a money maker. This is just for making yourself feel better to do this kind of work. It's like self-gratifying work in the upright. But in the reverse, it's like you're not doing this now, and maybe that's why you feel like you need to walk away from something that's not satisfying. Or to leave something behind that's not satisfying. Oh, goodness gracious. So the root of the reading, oh my gosh. Here I thought you were going to get a good reading. Oh. Anyway, the Ten of Swords in the in the upright tells me that there's been a lot of probably verbal hurt, verbal abuse of some sort perhaps, that just kind of tore you apart. It was hurtful, very painful. It was like there was no respect. And this card here is the best that you can achieve with the cards that are laid out. A lack of strength. You must be exhausted. The strength card is Leo, by the way. So there is a lack of strength. And it could be from a long period of time of feeling like you're not where you're supposed to be, or where you need to be. And you've been just dealing with it, sword after sword. And finally now, because it's showing up in the cards, you're finally recognizing what's going on. Interesting. All right, let's keep going. Now, for your recent past, you were happy. And it's probably because you weren't, I hate to use that expression, but you weren't awake enough to see what the truth is. Or maybe you were drinking and covering it all up. That's not necessarily true about that drinking, but this is the card that says this is a wish come true. And it talks about putting on a front so that everybody thinks that you're happy. You're sitting there all prideful and everything, and the truth is, deep down inside, you were hurting bad. And you didn't even have enough strength to get out of it. And you still don't have enough strength, because this is what's going on now. Let's see what the near future looks like. Options. There will be options for you. Now, I will say one thing. There is a possibility that this could be all about work. This could be co-workers, bosses stabbing you in the back all the time. It feels like you can never get anything done for them that was making them happy. And maybe you're leaving the job because it just wasn't fulfilling. It was too hurtful. But we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of cups here. We have 1, 2, 3 cups. Those talk about emotions. This 7 of Cups is cups that aren't very... You're going to have to be very discerning when you look at all these different options that you have. Make sure that whatever you pick is definitely true and not something fake. Or something that's not sustainable. This don't last. Wow. And then this is you. If this is you after you've read all this. This is how you're feeling. You feel like there's a lack of love. Oh my gosh. This could be a love connection of some sort. Okay, and then the next card is about energy that's around you that you may not even be aware of. Oh no, a transformation. I mean, I'll say, oh no. The transformation card is what I call it. It's really the death card. It just means that there's going to be a death and a rebirth. It's kind of like whatever's not working in your life that makes you sad, hurt. Maybe you're real sensitive, and maybe you just feel like you're not in the right, you're not balanced. It doesn't feel like. And temperance is who you are. That's Archangel Michael trying to balance everything, emotions, work, whatever it is, constantly trying to balance to keep everything right. But with the death card here, it's probably a blessing in disguise. But you will feel this happen. The death card, when that comes around, you will feel it. It'll come on gradually. And then you'll start feeling odd, like you're not yourself. And then pretty soon it'll start diminishing. And then you'll start feeling really good. Nice. And then the next card is hope or fears. Oh, you're looking for balance. I think you're looking for a balanced relationship or balanced commitment with someone. Somebody that you two can work together. You do everything together, and it's an equal give and take in every situation. Love, money, work around the home, work on jobs if you can, whatever. Everything is like the two of you are connected and balanced. Because I was just saying that this Archangel Michael, which is your zodiac Saggy, balance. That's beautiful. And then this last card is the potential outcome, and it could be anything. This is like the best thing that can happen with everything as it is. You can change things. If things change, this outcome will change. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Now, the King of Pentacles in reverse is somebody that's selfish, very materialistic, spends their money on themselves. They're not very loyal. They don't stick around. So I'm wondering why that is here, because this isn't nothing like what you're looking for. Or maybe this is something from your past. Or, I'm going to have to do some clarifying here. So let's go ahead and start clarifying the Five of Cups in the upright. What is going on here? There's some kind of deep sorrow. Oh. You're finally stepping down and you're going to let something happen. Instead of always having your guard up, you're just going to chill. It's kind of like go with the flow. If you actually have ever looked at this card, he's straddling a river. He's got one boot on and one shoe on. I guess the boot if it gets too deep. But that's a beautiful card to have when you're stepping down from something. It's like you're letting your guard down. It's like these people down here, these wands down here are like people that were like, you can't do this and you can't do that. You're not supposed to be doing that. It's that kind of energy. Scorpio had the same energy. That's interesting. But anyway, let's clarify. Why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse? In other words, this stepping down here is telling me that you're stepping away from this kind of sorrow and hurt and pain. You're not going to let it hit you. And it probably comes from somebody, possibly, because it's emotional pain. Now, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, this has something to do with the Empress. So the Three of Pentacles in reverse talks about the lack of recognition. But now this Empress is more nurturing and loving. She would definitely give recognition if somebody's doing free work or, you know, humanitarian kind of work where they're doing it for free and they're just doing it, you know, kind of like for the recognition of it in a sense. Not to be egotistic or anything, but that's what it's about. It's like this person here is doing this kind of work, masonry work, and they're getting applauded for it, you know, recognized for it. And that makes us person's internal, that makes them feel good, almost like being nurtured. Yeah, this person, you need nurturing, Saggy. You need somebody that's loving and nurturing and cares and is not superficial. She could be a mother. Could be and this person also can have children. And this person can also birth new ideas. Very creative. Interesting. Then the root of the problem. What has been hurting you so bad that you feel like death almost? Oh my gosh. The Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. That's 13 swords. And if you think about it, 13 is 1 plus 3, 4. And the Four of Swords is saying it's time to take a time out and rest and rejuvenate. So if that makes any sense to you, Saggy, that's what's going on here. God, it feels like you've been through a battle. Or it's still going through it. Because this doesn't start until November. Maybe that's going to be your November change. Maybe everything's going to change for you in November. Let's clarify the best that can be achieved. You're working on something right now that you're trying to grow. You're kind of procrastinating. It's probably because you're so exhausted with this energy in reverse or strength. That's probably why you don't have enough energy, is because of this energy is just about killed you. It's like a lack of strength, a lack of enthusiasm. And then this talks about procrastinating with work. Wow. Wow. And then the Nine of Cups. The 9 with 13. If you are drinking, you're out drinking with friends and having fun. But if it's not, no drinking, this is just meeting out, going out with your girlfriends or your guy friends or whatever the gender is here. And just getting away for a while, letting loose, letting your hair down, and just doing whatever you want to do for a little bit. And it's got the pumpkins. It's like there's harvest time. So now's the time to do that. November. That's a good time to just get out and celebrate for no reason at all if you don't have one. Just to be alive. That's interesting. And then this is your near future, like right around the corner kind of. Ooh, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is putting a halt to something. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse is a slow moving energy in the upright, but in the reverse, this tells me that this is something's ending here. Maybe you're not interested in looking at any cups at this point. Or maybe one of the options is this person and it doesn't look like they're taking any action. That could cause heartache and pain. Wow. You may have to walk away and leave that behind. If it's not equal and balanced, you don't need to stay in this kind of energy. Or this energy. Because this is like, you're thinking about options, but at the same time, it's almost like you can't get this person. And you got the reverse King and the reverse Knight in Pentacles. That tells me that there's probably some kind of connection here. Where maybe at one time they were younger and more foolish. And here they're grown up in a sense. I'm just talking about the energy of the Knight and the King, not the reverse. But it could be that this is something that's been weighing you down. Maybe this is one of the poor options you chose. And now you're starting to realize it. Wow. And then your inner, or the Page of Cups in reverse, this tells me there's no apology, no love, no goodbye. It's like you're going to disappear. It's like you're going to just disappear from somebody. Oh my gosh, the Tower in reverse. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. There's no way. Because remember, these cards should be lined up behind one another. There's no way that you can have the Tower in reverse and the Death card without going through such a major, major change. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be hurtful too, I hate to say. And I'm guessing because of this Page of Cups, there's no love here. You know, the Page of Cups in reverse also talks about this person being very lusty. Just out to have a good, fun time. Is that you, Saggy? Yeah, this is you. That's right. This position is you. This is your energy that you didn't know that was around you. Oh wow, you're going through something very major. I'm sorry to say that, but to be honest with you, with all of this lack of strength, sorrow, loss, not feeling recognized. That might be okay. But this 10 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, that's like, oh my God, that's the worst I've ever seen, to be honest. I'm not sure if I've ever seen these two together. That is, And then maybe you feel like you chose wrong and you're putting a halt on it. Let's keep going. Okay, the Death card. You are going to be missing some kind of opportunity that was probably supposed to happen. And the only thing I can see about that is, was there somebody in your life that was, this, remember, this is the card that was crossing your sorrow. You know, the 3 of Pentacles. The Church. I wonder if this is this person here somebody that did recognize your work and did see that you were changing, and they nurtured you and gave you hope and perhaps love, maybe motherly love. And maybe you feel like this missed opportunity, a lack of money, could be that you're procrastinating because you're just worn out from all of this negative energy. Or is this because you feel like the death and the rebirth? I think you're okay with taking it. You accept that the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which means there's nothing. There's not going to be a new beginning. There's no material stuff. There's no money. I don't think you care at this point. I hate to say it, but with this harsh energy right here by itself alone, plus the Tower, plus the death, I think you're like saying, you know what? If this death and rebirth will make me feel better internally, psychologically, physically, spiritually, then I don't care if I lose an opportunity. If whatever I was working on, if it disappears, so be it. Oh my, hold on a second. What is that noise? What is going on with my computer? Whoa, that was weird. I'm sorry. Did you guys hear that humming, that big buzz? I don't know what that was. I wonder what that means to the reading. I wonder if there's something that they're telling me. Sometimes the angels talk through outer things to give tarot card readers a warning. Well, that warning scared me because it sounded like it was getting stronger and stronger. I don't know. This is going to be painful, though. I don't know what to say about this other than it's going to be painful. And it's going to be beautiful with the death and rebirth. And believe me, it's gonna be beautiful. It doesn't look like it, but it is going to be a heck of a lot better than this. This is horrible. This is what you've been suffering through for quite some time, perhaps. Yeah. You're looking for balance, and let's see what this comes out to be. The 6 of Pentacles talks about balance, a give and take, reciprocity, equal give and take. There's going to be good news that comes to you. Oh my gosh, that's really good news. So you might not get a financial reward from whatever this work is, but you're definitely going to get some good news about something. And it's going to be really good news. Really good news. Because these are like 2 positive cards. The 6 of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Alright, so what's going on with this King of Pentacles in reverse? Is the 3 of Wands. Have you been waiting on a King of Pentacles that might be out of balance right now? or you're looking for something different. Because like all this stuff that I spoke to you guys about with him being in reverse, you know, not being loyal and selfish and stuff like that. I think this is where you've made your mistake. You made a mistake. You chose the wrong cup. And now you're looking for something completely different. You're looking for a better way, a different world, maybe a travel. Maybe you're thinking about traveling or starting your own business. This is an entrepreneur job. Waiting for your ships to come in. I think there's going to be a brand new beginning for you in something, and I think it's got something to do with work. You are working on this, but you're procrastinating, and it's because of all this negative energy that keeps pulling you down. But you're going to be given a relief, and I hate to say it, through the Tower and through the Death. That's going to help you get out of this negative energy. But there's somebody that's really positive in your life. Somebody that loves you and nurtures you to some degree. It could be a mother type figure, or it could just be a friend that has this kind of energy that just helps build you back up. Because that's in the upright. Oh my gosh, that was quite a reading, I'm telling you. All right, Saggy, the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles in reverse, or in the upright, which tells me that somebody's going to be left behind. I don't think it's you. I think it's something to do with this earth energy here. Oh my gosh, look at the card that's behind there. Remember when I added 10 plus 3 is 1, 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. Somebody definitely needs to take a time out and rest and rejuvenate. And only then, I think, is when the Divine's going to be able to help you. Because to get a Tower and a Death is going to be harsh. So take that for what it's worth. Remember, if you don't like it, you can change something in here, but if you can change it positive, that would be great. One card from the universe. This is, oh my gosh, it's the same as this Page of Cups. This is the Page of Cups. Little bird is delivering her a message in an envelope. It says, this is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There's a person involved who's very gentle and loving, with only the kindest of intentions. It could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy, and sensitive. You love yourself. That's sweet. That could be this guy. This is like this guy. This guy is bringing whoever this is bringing, somebody's bringing you very good, positive news. After all of this negative, something good is coming. Something that's going to be balancing for your life. Well, that's what I have for you, Saggy. I hope that this helps, and I will be seeing you during the month of November with your weeklies. And until then, namaste.